gotta shake it off. You gotta lift those shoulders up and bear the weight of this life that you've been given. And you might get lost, but if you make the most of what you got, then you can drop your pain and finally start living. So don't hesitate. Said don't turn it into a debate. Said don't get in your own way, my friends, and you can have anything. Said you can have anything that you want, anything.
Hey, hey, everybody. How yous doing? It's good to see you. Good to be here. We're going to get right into it. This first song is a short song. It's the only 30-second song I've ever written. I thought it was going to be a longer song, but then I didn't have anything else to say, and this record label was looking for 30-second songs for a fundraiser for supplying music venues with Noxalone, and I thought, well, hell, I got a 30-second song. So, well, I called it a ditty. If it's too short to be a song, it's a ditty. But it's also a public service announcement for the stupidity that you see on the internet. And that's the only damn good thing that I can think of that came out of all this flooding, is that I didn't have to look at that stupidity for about a week. It's called Opinions. Opinions are a dime a dozen. Everybody wants to give you their 2 cents. If I had a nickel for every time I had to listen to them spewing, buddy, I'd be rich. It's a penny for your thoughts, a dime for your troubles. If you'd mind your own business, brother, I'd pay double. Silence is golden, but advice is free. Have a look in that mirror, brother. Stop preaching to me. All right. Well, that is a song, you know. Think of it like punk rock, you know. Get them dancing shoes on and quit your commentary, son. Talk about stupidity. I never seen anybody thought it was a good idea to heckle a man with a microphone and 2,000 watts at his dispense, especially a man with a sharp wit like mine. All right, here's a little Asheville tune for you. You know, this great perspective adjustment that we had through all this, you know. I was in Sweden recently, and I was sitting on a porch looking out over a beautiful field at this beautiful placid lake. This is not the song. I'm on a tangent already. But, you know, songs get gentrified just like neighborhoods, you know. I wrote this song about beautiful, peaceful water and came back home, and about 2 weeks later, here we are. It's like I can't sing that song for a while, at least not around here. But this one is called Anyway Cheers, and it's about change, and it's about two people in a conversation about what's going on in the town through the years, and one of them likes it and the other one don't, as often there is. I walked in the bar 2 nights ago, worn out from traveling a few hours on the road. My legs needed stretching, my mind needed sleep, my mouth wanted whiskey, and it held the barkeep. I ordered my drink and leaned on the edge of the bar. I'd been riding for some time, traveling all by myself. A little company would be nice. I looked around to my left, a familiar old face I remembered from school. I walked over with my drink and put my foot on the stool. And I said, "James, is that you, brother? It's been a while, man. How have you been?" Oh, he told me, "Well, it's been 6 months tomorrow since Mom passed away, and I've been wandering around, lost you could say, since my wife, she ran off with her boss from the mill, and our youngest boy, Terry, well, he's back on the pills, and he tells me he's fine, but I can tell when he's lying to me still." Well, I stood there in silence. I didn't know what to say, for I'd never had small talk backfire quite that way. He sensed my discomfort, a soft smile touched his face, put his hand on my shoulder, and he said, "Kev, you look great. It's a beautiful night. Come on, let me buy you a beer. And anyway, cheers." We both stepped outside to have us a smoke, and it was 2 or 3 minutes before either of us spoke. Look around us here, kid. This old town ain't the same. They just cater to the tourists. Our dads would be ashamed. I hear your wife's selling houses, so I guess, brother, that you can't complain. The old hardware is gone. They close the old canton mill. It's just breweries and hotels that would cost you 4 bills, and it's $8 a pint for some berry flavored barrel-aged swill. Well, we nodded our heads, on some points agreed. Some things got better, some are worse, so it seems, but change is the constant. To this place we are bound, and there's joy and sadness everywhere to be found. We both still like drinking, James. This town does have plenty of beer. So anyway, cheers. Anyway, cheers. Oh, anyway, cheese. All right. How about that pretty steel guitar? Y'all give a warm welcome to John James Torville tonight. He's kind enough to sit in with me. He's going to be up here with Brody Hunt and the Handfuls, the best damn honky-tonk band around. I'm excited to hear him play. John helped me record a record a few years back, and this is one of the tracks it was on. It's called The Liquor Song. I've been making liquor since I was 12 years old. Me and Grandpa do okay, it's all we know. Distilling is hard, we most folks would not survive if all you've left to show are callous hands and liquor breath. You can't make no living selling corn all by the ear. Folks that stop down by the overpass. That's why me and Grandpa, we run this mountain still. We sell you all the corn you care to buy in the bottom of a glass. Distilling's hard enough. If all you've got to fear are them federal revenuers and the deer. They both eat your living, and neither one will stop until your crop is gone or you pop some buckshot in their ass. You can't make no living selling corn off by the ear. Folks that stop down by the overpass. That's why me and Grandpa, we run this mountain still and sell you all the corn you care to buy in the bottom of a glass. My grandpa's dead and gone, now yet I still carry on. My boy shucks the corn and tends the mash. If you know where to find us and we can hook you up, but we don't take no checks or credit cards, we just deal in cash. For you can't make no living selling corn off by the ear. The folks that stop down by the overpass. That's why me and Junior we still run this mountain still and sell you all the corn you care to buy in the bottom of a glass. My grandpa's dead and gone now, yet I still carry on. Appreciate y'all. I'm Kevin. Planefolk's what you find us on the crazy networks and such. Planefolk. Everybody tries to spell it different. I like to be difficult. This is another one we had on that record. It's called The Dark Man. It's about learning over time to not listen to the voices that tell you to do crazy things. Sort of. Something like that. The Dark Man. Well, this song is about a friend of mine that folks don't often see. He lurks one step behind me, follows me around. He tries to steer me wrong in life, live to wreck my dream. But I don't listen to the dark man in me. Well, it's always in the back seat with his black and beady eyes. He tries to steer me wrong in life, but I don't let him drive. He tells me I ain't good enough, that I won't succeed. But I don't listen to the dark man in me. Well, he knows when things go wrong in life, and that's when he comes to town. He walks one step behind me, follows me around. He tries to steer me wrong in life, he lives to wreck my dream. I don't listen to the dark man in me. Well, there's always in the back seat with his black and beady eyes. He tries to steer me wrong in life, I don't let him drive. He feeds on anger, jealousy, insecurity, and greed. But I don't listen to the dark man in me. Back when I was young, I listened. He always brought me pain. But now that I've grown older, friends, I don't see things the same. Well, I guess I better understand mankind's duality. Now I don't listen to the dark man in me. Friends, when you gaze into that mirror on your dark and dreadful day, don't give the man an inch or he'll take it all away. Just hold your head up high, turn your back and walk away. Don't you listen to what the dark man has to say. For it's always in the back seat with his black beady eyes. He tries to steer me wrong in life, but I don't let him drive. He tells me I ain't good enough, that I won't succeed. I don't listen to the dark man in me. No, I don't listen to the dark man in me. I appreciate you. So, next we got for you is one I wrote called A Shallow Well. We're doing these are all songs I wrote tonight. This one is, John is a talented man. Obviously, y'all know that already. He also does a lot of recording, engineering, and producing. Plays with a band out of New Orleans called the Des Lawns. I don't know if any of you ever heard of that, man. If you ever seen that band, you know it. One of my favorite bands out there doing it right now. I got to see them recently when they were through Asheville. And John lives here, but they were here on tour. And, man, they're a great band. You ought to check them out, Des Lawns. But John and I recorded this song, a version of it over at his house. He's got a good little studio set up. And we turned it in. There's going to be a little compilation album out of Asheville called Caverns of Gold. It's going to be raising money for beloved Asheville. They're doing a lot of work. If you've been around and you're living here, you know these guys. They're already active, taking care of housing issues and homelessness issues and making sure people have resources that they need. And they didn't miss a beat when all this happened. They were right in there in the trenches doing what they can do. And look them up online, and if you feel like donating, they're a great local charity to do so. This will be on that record. It's called The Shallow Well. I've been a thirsty man for far too long. I've been quenching my thirst on liquor and song. That well will run dry before too long. I never liked the way a shovel fit my hands out digging in the rocks instead of the sand, like when I was a child. With Mama, I'd stand by the sea. Clear waters found deep, oh, so I'm told you can pan that shallow creek. Find shiny gold, it's a long climb to heaven, a short fall back to hell. You'll find nothing but muddy water in a shallow well. Well, I've been digging down deep for the reasons why the ends don't meet. No matter how we try, the chances we've had, they passed us by, it seems. We're trying to get ahead, running in a race. We're falling just short, trying to save some face to shake. We're in such a damn disgrace to see. Clear waters found deep, so I'm told you can pan a shallow creek. Find shiny gold, it's a long climb to heaven, a short fall back to hell. You'll find nothing but muddy water in a shallow well. I've been driven down deep in a pitch black hole full of slippery rocks with nothing to hold, but I pray there's clear water at the bottom where I'm bound to go. For I need a drink of water now to cleanse my soul and get me the strength to climb out of this hole that I dug myself. If the truth be told, you see, clear water's found deep holes. So I'm told you can pan a shallow creek, find shiny gold. It's a long climb to heaven, a short fall back to hell. You'll find nothing but muddy water in a shallow well. You'll find nothing but muddy water in a shallow well. Pretty stuff, brother. John James, give it up. You want a guitar to this one, brother? We're going to do one of the newer songs that I've written. It's called The Dry Place to Sit. I'm a professional procrastinator. We even started the set late. There is a physical hole in the roof of my porch that drips rain, and I was trying to get out of a slump, think of something to write about, and I was like, oh, there's a hole in the porch roof where the raindrops drip through. There you go. That's all you need sometimes to get a song started. Dry place to sit. There's a hole in the porch roof where the raindrops leak through. I guess I should fix it. For now I'll just move the chairs to the side so that they don't get wet. We can listen to the raindrops with a dry place to sit. Old houses need work as the paint starts to peel. I look in the mirror, I know how they feel. That siding needs scraping, it's covered in vines. I should get started instead of daydreaming life. On the truck door has been broken 2 years. I held it shut with my left arm, with the right arm I'd steer. I figured out if you lock it, it'll hold itself shut. So I close up the toolbox and put it back up. Old houses need work as the paint starts to peel. I look in the mirror, I know how they feel. That side needs scraping, it's covered in vines. I should get started instead of daydreaming. dreaming light. Folks pay me to fix things, ironic indeed. I repair what they've broken and ignore what I need. And as the evening grows darker, and I sit with this pain, while the tears puddle up where the roof drips rain. Old houses need work as the paint starts to peel. I look in the mirror, I know how they feel. That siding needs scraping, it's covered in vines. I should get started instead of daydreaming lies. There's a hole in the porch roof where the raindrops leak through. I guess I should fix it. For now I'll just move the chairs to the side so that they don't get wet. And we can listen to the raindrops with a dry place to sit. Thank you. He's a miracle man. He plays guitar too. Thank you for dancing, folks. I had to learn a waltz for a third grade PTA meeting. The dreaded box. You guys were much more advanced than elementary school box dancing. We're going to do one for you called The Caged Up Tiger. I grew up hearing these stories about my great-grandfather, Ralph. He moved up here from upstate South Carolina. Moved up here about 1926. When he got married to my great-grandmother, so for some reason he took her name. None of us knew that until I had a cousin that did a genealogy thing. He was a liquor maker and a hell of a rounder back then. Like all good songs, you take something partly true and you embellish. Like a caged up tiger pacing around. When I get a little itch, I'm gonna go downtown, raise a little hell, drink a lot of wine. In a couple of days I'll probably be just fine. Well, you get out of my way, you can't keep me down. I'm an ill some bitch to be around. You best let me go. Stay out of my way. You can try to talk sense on another day. It's a cycle of insanity, a raging tide rising inside of me. You know, man can't help how it feels inside. I love this city, I love these lights. I'm a country boy, farm with my hands, but I walk these streets like I tell my land. And I don't mean no harm to any man. We all make our way the best we can. I work real hard to have my fun, try to do unto others as I'd have done. As I grew older, I began to see my father's eyes staring right back at me. It's a cycle of life, I believe. The rotting fruit fertilizes the seed. And like a caged up tiger pacing around, when I get a little itch, I'm gonna go downtown. Man, hit the space pedal on that one. Thanks for joining me tonight, brother. John James, one more time, Jesus. Little JJ makes everything better. All right, we're going to do one for you called The Rain Is Just the Rain. I wrote this one on my porch staring at this beautiful creek that runs right by my house. At the time, I was using the metaphor of getting washed away and how we often blame things without really taking accountability. And this is another one of them tunes, and had some damage and got beat up pretty good out there at Stony Fork during this storm, and it's kind of like living something in real time. It's no longer a metaphor, you know. So I think we're going in the studio Friday to record this one with a lot of the Honey Cutters. I don't know if you guys, Amanda Ann Platt and the Honey Cutters, they're going to help me out with that, and we're going to release this one pretty quick for local charity benefits and stuff too. We're going to do it for you now. It's called The Rain Is Just the Rain. When I was a child, barely walking, few words escaped my lips, hardly talking. I laughed when I was happy and cried when I was sad, kept safe and warm and fed by mom and dad. Mama said I love to stand out in the rain, laughing, splashing, playing as it trickled down my face. And I knew nothing of this world, no attachment to a place, no win or losing, no blame or choosing. All the rain is just the rain, it knows nothing of our pain. It falls out of the sky, that's what it knows to do. And it cares not where it's falling, nor in chaos it's causing. It's gonna quench our thirst, then wash our crops away. It's falling just the same, all the rain is just the rain. Soon I became a boy, quickly growing, consumed by swinging bats and baseball throwing. Mama woke me up each morning and she tucked me in each night, there to dream of home runs flying out of the bright field light. And I would stand there at that screen door as it rained, angry, stomping, pouting as it puddled around the plate. And I knew nothing then of patience or the strength that it would take. I thought it was given my rights to living. All the rain is just the rain, it knows nothing of our pain. It falls out of the sky. Oh, that's what it knows to do. And it cares not where it's falling, nor in chaos it is causing. It's gonna quench our thirst, then wash our crops away. It's falling just the same on the rain. It's just the rain. All the rain is just the rain. It knows nothing of our pain. It falls out of the sky. Oh, that's what it knows to do. And it cares not where it's falling, nor in chaos it is causing. It's gonna quench our thirst, then wash our crops away. It's falling just the same on the rain. It's just the rain. Now I've become this man consumed with a living, with a tight grip on these things I've earned working hard with nothing given. And it does no good to stand and curse this flooded rain, for I chose to live here on this bank, and the river will take no blame. All the rain is just the rain. It knows nothing of our pain. It falls out of the sky. Oh, that's what it knows to do. And it cares not where it's falling, nor in chaos it is causing. It's gonna quench our thirst and wash our crops away. It's falling just the same on the rain. It's just the rain. Thank you, brother. That was pretty. Yeah, if y'all, if you're interested, give us a follow at Planefolk, or keep up if you're already following the Honeycutters. When we get that ready to release, it should happen pretty quick. And we're going to put that out, and all that download proceeds and such will go to a local charity, which might be beloved, who knows. There's also a couple of things we're looking at about putting instruments back in the hands of Appalachian musicians that lost everything. Because, man, you know, talk about ripping the soul out of your hands. We're going to do our best maybe to put it back in there. We're going to do one for you now. We're going to go even deeper. So brace yourselves. This is a song about anger. It's called Anger Never Hits Where He's Aiming. I wrote that line down about I don't know, a few years back, and I thought about it, and I stared at it for about 5 years. And then finally one day, I don't remember the circumstance, but once the words started coming, you know, then they were there. And we wrote the rest of it. One of my observations from my own dealings with my temper, as my people call it, was how often when we get angry and we lash out at somebody, we're not really even mad at that person. We're just mad at something else that happened to us in that day, and, you know, looking for a place to lay it down, I guess, for a better way to put it. And that's what this tune is all about, I reckon. In the many ways that we fail to deal with our own issues. Anger never hits where he's aiming. Let me get a wet my whistle. We're going to do this one, and then I've got one more for you, and we're going to get our friend Rachel up to join us on the fiddle. And after this one, anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger is a blind man out wielding a gun. He's spinning in circles and shoots anyone. Vengeance belongs to him, at least that's what he's claiming. But anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger stuffs it inside, never speaks of his pain. His heart is hard as the rails beneath the runaway train. Barreling down the mountain towards the ones he's been blaming. But anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger never hits where he's aiming. He says hateful things he could never take back. Pushed into the corner, poised for attack. And it's those closest to him and their love he'll be straining. For anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger is homeless, is hungry and poor. He cast his eye on his brother who has a little bit more. And he will take what he needs with violence and maiming. But anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger is a Muslim, a Christian, a Jew. He's a black man, a white man, he's me and he's you. His tongue is a weapon, it's all jagged and flaming. But anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger never hits where he's aiming. So when you feel the heat rising and your eye starts to twitch, pull your pocket knife out to cut a hickory switch. That ain't your daddy that whipped you, that's your child who's just playing. No, son, anger never hits where he's aiming. Anger never hits where he's aiming. No, son, anger never hits where he's aiming. All right, folks, I want to say thanks to the Gray Eagle for getting back open and giving us somewhere to go and play music, and you guys somewhere to go and socialize and be with community other than mucking out each other's houses. This is a lot better, isn't it? John James, thank you. Rachel's going to get up here and join us on this one. This is called Take Some of Mine. I wrote this one about 16 years ago when my eldest was 5 years old. And I've had two more little girls that have been 5 since, so it always feels like it's relevant in my life. And JJ, this is another one he helped me record. This is the title track on the record we did. It was Take Some of Mine. It's on all the streaming places and Amazon and such. If you were to want to find it, you can. It's out there. And yeah, the eldest that I wrote this song about, we used to walk the tracks and pick up railroad spikes. And the other day, she works at a tattoo shop now, and she says, look what she sent me a picture and said, I told her I don't have any tattoos, but she's hoping to apprentice and get into it. And I said, well, when you get ready to do your first one, you can do one for me. I said, I don't know what I want, but you could pick it out. And she sent me a picture of a railroad spike, which I thought was really sweet because all the time we spent walking on the tracks and picking them up. So we were, when I get mine, God dang, I hope she does a good job of it. She didn't do the one she did. It looks pretty good, but hope it doesn't look like a thumbtack or something, you know. But whatever. It'll be sweet because I love her. And I'll scar my body for my children. So, you know. It's called Take Some of Mine, folks. I'm Kevin, Planefolk, John James, Rachel. You got Brody hunting the handfuls coming up, and they are a handful. So y'all get ready. And we're going to take it out with you on this one. We appreciate you. Ever since I was a young man, I had that feeling down in my soul. I'd packed my sack and away I was ready to go. The only problem I had was Mom and Dad, and the cops kept bringing me back. They'd pick me up as I was easing on down the railroad track. 'Cause everybody's got a little hobo down in that wanderlust and a taste for the fruit of the vine. Everybody's got a little hobo down in. If you can't find yours, I got plenty. Take some of mine. Take one, John. Now I got a job and a family. I've been paying the bills and buying things we need. But I've still got that old feeling down deep inside. I live in a house by the railroad tracks, and that old sound keeps carrying me back. Well, I guess I'm gonna feel that way till the day I die. Oh, everybody's got a little hobo down in that wanderlust and a taste for the fruit of the vine. Everybody's got a little hobo down, and if you can't find yours, I got plenty. Take some of mine. Get you one, Rachel. Now my little girl's turned 5 years old. We've been walking the tracks and she was able to go. I can tell inside she's wondering what's around the bend. And I see the old look in her eye. One of these days a little bird will fly. I'll be lucky if she even turns around and wave goodbye. 'Cause everybody's got a little hobo down in that wanderlust and a taste for the fruit of the vine. Everybody's got a little hobo down in them. If you can't find yours, I got plenty. Take some of mine. Take the first one, Rachel. Got a little hobo down in them. They'd wanderlust and a taste for the fruit of the vine. Everybody's got a little hobo down in them. If you can't find yours, I got plenty. Take some of mine. Let's take it out. If you can't find yours, I've got plenty. Take some of mine, and you can have all you want. All right, I'm Kevin, John, James, Rachel. They'll be right back up in a few short minutes. Thank y'all for being out and listening, and it's good to see everybody.
gotta shake it off. You gotta lift those shoulders up and bear the weight of this life that you've been given. And you might get lost, but if you make the most of what you got, then you can drop your pain and finally start living. So don't hesitate. Said don't turn it into a debate. Said don't